really number 3, or are you number 1 at this point?
Well, who knows? I mean, I think it's tournament by tournament basis. I think obviously you have to find more head-to-heads between the teams to really see where the consistency's at, because that really is where the best teams are made, is whether or not you can keep it up over a long period of time. And now we find ourselves ViCi on the CT side, Invictus starting on the T side. Or it's a knife round, actually, so we'll get to decide that in a little bit. Well, I always forget. And the knife round coming in the third map. So really, I actually want to talk about this, because for me, both of these teams look much better on the T side than they do over on that CT side.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I feel like which is weird, right? Which is weird when it comes to ViCi. I think ViCi would be the only outlier here. I love their banana hold, and I hope they put up a show here. Hopefully, you know, even might actually impress you, Dingo. Like, I'd really enjoy how they use the utility, not just control banana, but just like bombard them. And they always have this approach to B, where they make it very hard to take, and they start playing mind games with you, where the T's just basically give up banana for the longest time, and then by the time they try and retake banana, ViCi just they strike the right moment to re-aggress out and catch them off guard. So I'm looking to see how they set up the CD side banana, but yeah, I do agree with you. Overall, I feel like almost all the other Asian teams struggle in CD side of Inferno, which is so strange when you think about it. I mean, look at how Inferno's played, or has played out for the rest of the world. It is kind of a little topsy-turvy, but here we go. Invictus on the CD side of the deciding map here between ViCi. ViCi, right now, undefeated, and the only team undefeated if you don't count the loss they had against Tyloo. And if you ask me, I'd expect them to go almost flawless this entire event, apart from Tyloo.
Yeah, I'd expect that as well. I think I was talking about that pre-game, the fact that the consistency there from ViCi, I think they definitely should be beating everybody else. But Invictus could be another thorn in their side. See, it is a bit of a rivalry, being a domestic matchup, and while Viva looking to try and hold on, the itchy grenade going around the corner. It's going to land on top of Advent, drops him to 2 HP, but he's still alive and will get the bomb plant. Outside Gay getting rid of Jam Young. King coming back in as well, delivers death to Viva. And now 4 versus 4. Advent gets to the far back of the bomb site. Oi trying to get the flank on in towards Banana, but he's been spotted, tagged up. And now the kills, well, they ran on in. 3 versus 4, man advantage for the T side. And well, it's followed up. Kazi with the kill. Finally, Advent's going to go down. And Bunnick's just flying. He's stuck and he will go down as well. It's ViCi with the pistol pickup, 1-0.
Lovely round there from Armin and Zoking, doubles for the 2 players, and yeah, ViCi again off to a pretty good start. They've always had a good start in all the 3 maps I've seen so far, except you know, second half of Mirages, everything went very wrong indeed. But good take, good Zoking holding up close there, and of course I like the way they just like peek together. The comms are always in point. Zoking faces, and then Kazi's at peaks on out at the same time. And of course, Almond doing a great job towards Banana, keeping the rest of the CTs at bay. On the retake, full spike coming in for Invictus, the Deagles once more. 5 Deagles, quite a bit of utility as well. And Xiaosagi looking to take the fight. Shot's going to ring on, not really finding its mark though. These rifles could be a problem. Nate's going to be tossed in a little too deep. Zoking. How is Xiaosagi still alive? I don't even understand. He's going to make his escape as well. 45 HP. And if you look at ViCi, they've taken way more damage.
Oh, well, Jam Young gets rid of Destroyer. Now a 2-man advantage for ViCi as they cut through as a bomb site defense. There's 3 players on the other end of the map. It's going to be a round win for ViCi. 2-0 up. It's good that they get those 2 kills on the Mac 10 as well. You know, they get that money in the bank. They had a huge investment in terms of bringing the rifles, the AKs, into the second round. But they wanted to ensure that they win this. They want to get off to the best of starts on their T side right now.
Well, I like that. I like that from ViCi. You know, they play these anti-ecos so much better than many of the other teams. Like, they have the player marking the flank, just basic stuff. They know when to rotate back out. They don't overcommit with some of the fights they take. Even though you know your opponents are in pistol, you don't want to just like continue holding W and going for those kills. You want to like kind of recompose yourselves and like wonder, all right, you got 2 players over there, maybe 3. they would have definitely maybe drawn the rotation over there towards the B bomb site. And once Jamyang catches the flank, that's around right there. Don't lose any single player. For Invictus, though, they do save the 3 Deagles, so still quite deadly. We've seen this so many times, Dinko, where Invictus have been so deadly with their force buys, but against ViCi, it hasn't happened yet so far. I think that's definitely a first for Invictus.
Yeah, I think they've come close. I remember on Nuke they had that one round where Oi popped off, but other than that, yeah, they haven't really been able to do it. And I think it is probably the first game we've seen where they haven't been able to win off the back of Eagles at least once across the entire series. And we're here in the 3rd map, so I think that's a real good testament to this system of ViCi. And what Xiaosage, he gets 1 kill on the Deagle. Wow, we just ruined this. It's Xiaosage looking for more, but he will eventually go down. Still King able to trade back, and now they push up in towards the B-bomb site. They're going to have the utility at the ready. They haven't fully committed here on towards the site either, so at the moment, ViCi are just sitting back. And the A-bomb site is open. As the full rotation comes through from Invictus, ViCi have made the right call. Instead of fully committing in towards that B-bomb site where there could potentially be a stack, a full rotated setup, then instead they go back over towards A and try and figure out what's going on over here. I love this from ViCi.
It's a breath of fresh air, isn't it? Like, yeah, they lost Mirage after having been 11-4 up, but apart from that, the counter-strike from ViCi has been nothing too wild. Yeah, you've had the individual moments from players like Alman and Kaze, but it's all been off the back of solid fundamentals. And that's one thing I really enjoy. And if you speak to Elfish Guy and Pilly, you know, from down under from Australia, who do a lot of the coverage of the Asian Oceanic region as well, one thing that they always, like, they want ViCi to win so badly. They want ViCi to be the team that represents Asia so badly because of how, you know, how much joy they get from watching the clean CS that ViCi plays. But Tyloo always just keeps stashing their hopes into the ground. And I gotta say, at one point, it just, you stop looking at the logic. Why does this team struggle so badly against Tyloo, a team who we've seen they can bleed? They've lost to Invictus very recently. They lost to Tiger in the previous RMR. They can bleed. Tyloo are not an unbeatable team, even in Asia. But for some reason, ViCi just completely choke when it comes off to, you know, facing against the somebody and his merry men.
I think it just comes down to lack of self-confidence, it seems, when going up against them. Because for me, honestly, they looked so passive when we were watching that game. Jamyang wasn't going for the plays you'd expect from him. I think the only player really doing anything was Kaze. Even then, it wasn't a whole lot, so it's a bit unfortunate to see, but we'll see if they can fix that as we go deeper into the tournament. Viva, okay, that's a little wild. Just diving straight into Banana. He is going to go down, and luckily his teammate Xiaosage getting a double. How's that happen? And that was just Kaze, the last remaining player, and the round's virtually just begun.
I blinked and I missed it. Okay.
That's just straight up fights in Banana. I mean, Viva just dives on in like a crazy man. Dies, of course, but it's Xiaosage who gets the triple kill. Now Kaze looking for the 1v3. Oh, he had plenty of time. Unfortunately, Flying's just kind of hiding around the bomb site. Well, that's unfortunate for Kaze. Committed to the plant immediately, and that is going to cost him. 3-1, Invictus Gaming. And he will get there first on the board, and here it is from Xiaosage's position. He's going to take himself 3 kills in this spot. Really beautiful stuff. A little lucky in that third kill, but nonetheless, still good stuff.
Good stuff indeed. Yeah, I think they'll take whatever they can get. And there we go. First buy round. We lose a number of players, so they need to approach the following couple of rounds a little bit more carefully. I want to get reset immediately. Only damage being dealt to Xiaosage and Viva, a little bit of nade damage there, but return fire from the CT is good spam damage on the Zoking, especially, and 52 HP, Advent down to 81, so a little bit of initial exchange of some tough love. And here comes Explode. This is much faster, but Destroyer, what? What? Did he get the shot before the smoke bloom? Because that's just filth. Still holding the line. He slowed them down. And Advent is Zoking, just waiting it out, waiting for the aggression. They think with a pistol, they're probably like, all right, if he has a deagle, he can probably win the duel, and Zokin's going to be out in the open, but not expecting the MP9 was he. Quick trades, all of them going the way of Invictus, leaving it all on Kazi again. But this time, it's a 1v4. The bombs again drop, well, pretty much in almost a very similar position, this time towards Boiler instead of top and mid. And Invictus a couple of very good rounds back to back, and Kazi just might have to hold on to his AK-47 here.
Well, chilling up in the T-apps. There's a radio, there's a sofa. It's actually a computer around the corner you can play 1.6 on. Everything you could possibly want. So it's got a kitchen around the corner. It's not too bad.
A little radio as well.
Yep.
Oh, there we go.
Slicing chicken. Is that what it says?
Which mouse do they have? Wait, do they even have a... Singing Chicken. Singing Chicken, that's the name of the brand. Do they have a mouse? I don't see a mouse. Huh.
Well,
okay.
They don't need one. They aim with their eyeballs, Blatt.
Oh, that's... Oh, I feel bad for Almond there. The timing by Destroyer. Singing Chicken.
Yum.
I'd be disturbed eating a chicken that's singing. Like, imagine you're about to eat a chicken and starts singing Song of Death or whatever it sings. Oh, the timing, that is just miserable for Xiao Sage. Spam from Almond, the bullets keeping Viva at bay, doesn't want to cross on over, still sticking on around, waiting for back to arrive. And the smokes are keeping the T's at bay, but they're going to be going for the boost here. Return boost of their own. Viva expecting this. And Zoking just waiting patiently. They're not overstepping. Destroyer has a flashbang, primed and ready. And he's going to pop the second the smoke dissipates. The flashbang's going to pop one out, but 3 players waiting. Destroyer's going to fall as well. There we go, Zoking. 2 quick kills. That's a bomb site gone, and that's a round gone as well. ViCi going to get 4 rounds here. Some good openings, and again, good patience, waiting for Invictus to go for a play. And you can't really blame Invictus. They wanted to, put a stop to it. They threw the flashbang that did Destroyer, but it didn't blind anyone. Not a single player for ViCi got blinded with that flashbang.
Well, flying on the bicycle. It's a good spot to save in. That's all they'll be doing. I've had a lot of these rounds now, Blair, where it's just been sitting back and trying to carry over what you've got left. Now Young comes out of the apartments. He will find a headshot at least. Yeah, gets rid of flying. Now Oi. Well, if they're going to take anything into this next round, he has to stay alive. Looks like he will be able to do so. And a round for ViCi. Another good round as well. Immediately forcing the save call from Invictus. Now we take a look at what Invictus have got in their back pocket. They have got enough to purchase up. They will have a weakness in terms of Destroyer, but the rest should have good enough rifles in play. But if ViCi win this round, then that's the money gone for Invictus, and ViCi right back into the driver's seat.
Yeah, that's something they don't want to happen, right? They won 2 rounds back to back. Oh, well, I mean, it did happen to Alban earlier to destroy his Deagle, so I guess it's kind of fair in some weird, twisted way. It's still quite disgusting. As Invictus, with that kill, they will have to keep the 2 players towards B. Destroyer pushed up quite deep towards the bottom of Banana. He's got Xiaosaki behind him as well with the smoke of his own. So they have some utility to work with to the couple of players here, but the play is going to be fast. Destroyer needs to find another kill, but the trade comes in very quickly indeed. Kazi down to 25 HP though. So despite a trade taking place, man advantage still with the T's. Now what do they do with this? They're slowly creeping back towards top of mid. We have Almond rattling a few bullets towards B, keeping 1 player over there. That is, of course, Mr. Xiao Sage. Hit coming in towards A. They're not wasting any time. Flying gets spotted out. Admin knows where he is. He knows where both the players are. He's done his job. If he gets a kill, it could be good enough, but he won't get the frag. At least information gleaned. But him getting taken down That's a problem because he had the bomb, Dinko. Big brain Advent forgot that he had the bomb and went to just to take the duel with the player towards pit. That's a brain fart. It's a big brain fart.
Well, Omen takes down Shasta Gate, and now 3 versus 2. Flying just sits back in the pit with the bomb in front of him. He nearly catches the timing there. Flash up. Flying just sits back, but it's Oi that takes the headshot. Jam Young now pushing forward, flying the lash emitting player, and 2 players trying to come over the top of him. Oh, he's going to turn it into 1 versus 1s, but Jam Young gets rid of flying. It's a round picked up for ViCi again. Almond is the MVP, but ViCi, well, that's an important round for them to win. I'll take a look at what Invictus have. It's another one of those rounds they're going to have to pick up a couple of deagles and not much else.
Yeah, there's really nothing you can really. There's not much you can really do about that. Money completely crushed. That did come under wire. I'm still wondering why Advent just run on it. He spotted both the players. It's fair, but had the bomb. You have such a big advantage. That was just not worth the risk, and almost kind of threw the round away. But there we go. ViCi 5-2. Pistols out again for Invictus.
Well, Zoking, good start, flying. It's gonna be picked off. Destroyer swings into the open, attempting a follow-up kill on the Deagle. Of course, a difficult scenario that only ends in death for him. So again, this is the perfect time, but Kaze, he's aware. He turns around, he's not gonna be caught out by that. And actually that's Viva charging through with the USP, and Zoking at the ready to decapitate him. And another round where ViCi deal with a pistol as well. 6-2 on the board. This is much. Oh no, they're disappearing.
No,
it's like Infinity War. Thanos has snapped his fingers.
Oh no, you hate to see it, Dinko. Reach the end of the day. It's the final map of a decider. We're excited about it. We're seeing which team's gonna come out on top, and then they decide to leave the server.
They just disappear without a trace, and well, hopefully they return.
You know who's kind of disappeared without a trace in this game so far? Viva.
Yeah.
This map, at least. 0 kills.
Yeah. We have got some PC drops for the ViCi players. That's not good.
Yeah, especially the 2 stars, Jam Young and Kaze. All right. Hopefully they'll come back real quickly here. But yeah, I mean, so far on this map, it just seems like ViCi just looks much better than Invictus. I won't lie. Like, yeah, we had a couple of rounds where they got just wiped out top of mid, and it got picked apart of the immediate preceding round. But apart from that, the decision making, especially with ViCi, has been really, really solid. And no matter what Invictus does, like be it aggressing down banana, being holding like a couple of players setting with crossfire towards apps, they're just like making the right decisions almost every single time. And despite a couple of mishaps here and there, like Advent running in, dropping the bomb, they're just so much more methodical in the way they approach these sites, where basically Invictus, yeah, they get a kill, but a trade basically never happens. And at least in Inferno, Dinko, if we see a similar T-side from ViCi as what we saw in Mirage, I don't see Invictus bringing this one back. I won't lie, because CD side Inferno is different. It's a very different beast altogether than CD side Mirage, for example.
Yeah, it's very difficult to bring it back because it's so even, I feel like. It's a very balanced map in that respect. And you're not going to see one team, well, hopefully, and again, I do definitely preface that with hopefully, that one team was going to drop off significantly from one half to the other, especially coming in from the T side or the CT side. Generally, you don't see a huge drop-off in that respect. So, yeah, this is kind of scary if Invictus let a few more rounds slide here, because ViCi should be going up to 7. Then we can see a buy come in from Invictus again. But it seems with Destroyer buying it for mass, we're probably going to see the full buy actually across the board now. So, yeah, this is going to be... It's going to be a do-or-die time for Invictus, really. They lose this one, their money is going to be gone down to the eco. And ViCi probably steamrolling ahead.
Yeah, do-or-die round. Huh, okay, no... Is Oi gonna drop an op towards Destroyer? That is the question. he can be useful. He can have his moments, but right now, Invictus. There we go. Restore coming in. Everyone's back in the server. All right, that was quick, Dinko.
That was in comparison to a lot of other issues that we have had in the past. I think Mitch and Jason got probably the longest one over there. But yeah, that's very quick. Hopefully it stays that way. Hopefully we have no more issues as we can get back underway here. ViCi with the 4 AK-47s, a MAC-10 for Jam Young. Over for Invictus, they've managed to get a real solid buy across the board. ViCi with the AWP in his hands, yet to get a kill. So keep an eye on this guy.
It's a classic matchmaking. I'm not getting any kills. I'm going to buy an AWP right now. I'm going to get... Oh, no. Oh, okay. Oh, the debate coming out from Almond. Doesn't peek, doesn't face. Beaver just waited in the flames. His toes getting scorched. And he's like, oh, he's going to peek now. He's going to peek now. He's going to... Oh, it's hurting too much. I got to get out of there. 17 HP. He will make his escape. But... a lot of damage being dealt by ViCi, and they're going to be heading straight into this B-bomb. The explode comes out, jamming, leaving the side. Oh no! They're blind. He's so blinded by his own teammate's flash. The Destroyer is able to turn him around and get a kill when he's alone and he's trapped between Advent and his teammate. And with that, it's a 2v2.
Well, my feed is frozen, bless, so...
Well, it's not just mine, so I'm happy about that. Oh, we're back.
We are indeed. Well, just okay. Smoked off. A little bit of a gap to play with on the left side. He's didn't get an opportunity just yet. Molotov down into mini pit. They'll be holding for the player exiting, but there's no one there. At least that's information gathered. Advent holding on inside the side. They're not looking at him. His teammate's distracted long enough, but now it's a 1 versus 1 up against Xiaosake. And of course, the battle of the in-game leader goes in favor of Advent.
4 kills for Advent there, with a 1v2 in the end. He can frag Dinko. Well, he can at least frag better than Viva right now in the server. And Oi. More kills than Oi and Viva put together.
Not the most difficult task.
At the moment. Oh. Even though we keep harping on like an Advent not really being the big in-game big fragger, and he's not. He's not. He has a few games here and there, but he's really not a player you rely on to consistently, you know. Forget top frag. He's never going to top frag in his team. But he's, you know, even being in the middle of the pack, so to speak. But I won't lie. So far in the games we've seen from ViCi in the PAL 2020, he has been pretty solid. He's been pretty reliable in getting some of these kills, getting the openings, getting the trades. You know, working alongside Zokane. Even kind of sometimes being the bait for Zokane. You know, he just runs on in, he gets taken down, and Zokane gets the immediate trade. Nice flash there from Advent, enabling Kaze to get the kill. And it's all in flying, all alone, nothing can do. You just pounce on him, and ViCi 8-2. This is, it's kind of slipped away from the fingers, Dinko. When it was 3-2, I felt like Invictus had a chance to kind of like make things a little bit more closer. But 8-2 T-side Inferno. That's rough.
This is the ViCi we've seen on Nuke, that's for sure. And on the first half of Mirage as well. It's quite good that they've kind of mentally reset coming into this though. They have been able to immediately get off to a good start and continue it. There have been rounds where that looks tested, but for the most part have been able to clutch out when needed. Now they've won the half. Money available, obviously the loss bonus is just going to keep piling up here for Invictus, but they haven't shown us they can win off the back of rifles in quite some time, so they have to change that. And in comes the drone, and today presents us with Viva.
The utility file.
Killed. 1 assist.
Well, at least he's used a few grenades.
Yeah, at least he's doing something.
We are feeling a little ruthless today, aren't we?
Here we are. I mean, it's the last game of the day. I mean, double up setup. Let's see. This is where Viva can maybe do something right now. He's going to get up on top of the sandbags. It looks down in towards Banana. Molotov, in the close corner. Comes down to can he get this shot going. Loves the aggression. There's 2 players here. One in the coffins. It's almost, one and done here at this point. 1 kill. Good flashbang. Gets away. That's good stuff. He needs to be quick, and now he flees the scene. Viva with the first on the board. He's going to go back inside the site. And that's a good man advantage picked up. That's what you want to see from Viva. We've seen it on Mirage. He's lighting up the scoreboard.
Maybe this is it. Maybe this is the moment that Viva finally wakes up. He's sunk his teeth in. He's had his taste of blood. Now looking for more. Dual up setup, mind you. A little bit of a switch up coming out from the T's here. Nice pacing. Nice spacing on the flashbangs. Oh, Viva, he should have hit that. And he's going to stick on around. Destroyer's going to get a kill in the meantime towards Jam Young. And what is Viva? Oh, what is that? What in God's name is that from Viva? That was a sick flick, but what a play. And with that, it's a 2v4. He's done his job. There's not much more you can ask of the man. And it's all on Advent in a 1v4. He finds just one Constellation frag, and Invictus, they finally get the third round on board. But what a round from Viva. Unnecessary aggression in that second kill of his, but hey, at least it's fun to look at.
Yeah, it was brilliant stuff. That's we called out, you know, him not really getting involved just yet, and as soon as we call him up, there we go. Delivers what we expect. 8-3 on the board. Finally, Invictus get a gun round win under their belt. It's all about finding more of these, though. They can't afford to just drop off immediately after one picked up. Their economy will go right back to the bin. ViCi likely to storm ahead, and now the utility being used up in Banana. Viva is going to be under pressure. More so as Gay, though. He's going to be caught out of position. The Molotov forces him into the open, and Advent just chases after him. Viva now trying to position on the B-bomb side, but ViCi have left Banana. They have gone back over towards middle. They have one prong to the approach up in the apartments, and as Destroyer rotates over, there's currently 2 ops on that B-bomb site, and only 2 players waiting on the A side itself. Oh no! Starting to see a lot of issues right now. Zoking getting rid of flying. Now the push coming forward. It's utility down and towards the pit. Oi trying to hold on as they overwhelm the A-bomb site. It's not going to be easy for him to do anything as he's shut down through the smoke. And no matter where ViCi go, they find kill after kill. Viva, the last remaining player with the AWP in his hands, with absolutely no money left in the bank for any of these players. It has to be the save call, but doing so will be so difficult with the hunt on.
To hit those. Ooh, that was a sick shot into Almond, but yeah, nothing saved Dinko. He needed more than a kill. He needed to stay alive, and yeah, look at the cash. Destroyer and Viva can buy. So Michelle Salke, I can see a forest coming out here, but these are the hard decisions you have to make as an in-game leader. 9-3, you have 3 rounds remaining in this half. You kind of force it up here. If you lose that, you're gonna have to go for an eco, and you still won't have enough money in the final round, or just save it. Just give up this round, have a few pistols, and then try and show you at least win the final 2 rounds of the half, right? It's kind of like very hard decisions, which, well, could go either way, but Viva bought up and everyone else ecoed. Okay, there was choice A, there was choice B, and then they went for choice number C, which wasn't even in the question. Viva force bought. He has $0, and everyone else went for just the pistols.
You love it.
No, I don't love it. It makes no sense.
If you set enough flare, you will, and that's all that matters.
Oh, God.
Oh,
damn
okay,
it.
Destroyer with the Deagle now. Has got himself one alongside Oi. Zoking fights back, but it's a 2 versus 2. Now, ViCi have been really good against these Deagles. Shasagate's left B.
Oh, no.
He thinks they've gone archway, but they've just run back down middle. What a play. It's not even that difficult to make, but they've just kind of got lucky on the gamble that Shasagate made. And well, now they go back in towards the B site. Smoke down for CT. The site's clear. They can get the bomb plant. And now, probably having to be a save call for Shasagate and Oi. And they have an AK, they have some armor here as well. It's not like they have enough cash really to go for this.
Well, they need the rounds as well, Dinko. 9-3. Every round
true.
they get. Like you said.
Well, there's an opportunity now with Oi just catching Zoking looking the wrong way. And now Alman, well, he's in second oranges right now. Decent position to hold from. Now they start to come on towards the site. They haven't checked him just yet. They're really wasting time at this point. Now, he's going to line up one, but they go back. Is there enough time for the defuse? I think it might just be...
No, does he have a kit? No. No, there's no time.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. Well, that's going to be a round picked up for ViCi. Omen plays it in the corner. I love how he doesn't give away his position immediately because they didn't spot him. So they didn't react to his position. So he's like, okay, I'll just buy an extra second here until you start to react to my spot. And then he takes 1 kill. Probably could have got 2 if he had just taken a little sooner. But for the most part, he's done enough. And now 10-3. Oh, this is heartbreaking for Invictus. I feel like they did take a little bit too long getting onto the bomb site there. They were waiting on each other to come in together from the ruins, but even then they were clearing it a little too slow.
I kind of feel like I agree with you. They could have maybe just saved it, but at the same time, I mean, 4 of the players had money, so it wasn't that hard decision to make. But like you said, they need to be a little bit faster. In that 1v2, they should have pushed on. And Viva, man, oh, he needs therapy after this.
He's not really having a great time, is he?
And sometimes it's not. Yeah, a couple of rounds we've seen him just pushing in unnecessarily, but some of these rounds it's more like just unfortunate. He's being supported by his teammates, flashbangs, nades, smokes being used up, and he just gets deleted through the smoke. And he was a player with the MP9, mind you, because he didn't really. He bought up the previous round, so I guess.
He has crazy aim, doesn't he? What is this? It's hurting my hand. It's so quick. What the hell is going on here?
He doesn't have high sensitivity, mind you.
He just moves his arm like a robot. And well, Omen get a headshot flying. He gets 1 before going down, and 2 versus 3, man advantage in play.
Well, lag a little bit for me there, but yeah, call for the save. This time, yeah, you have to save, but 11-3, Dinko. 11-3. ViCi have just been an unstoppable, just force of force. I don't know what force. I'm running out of like analogies or whatever. It's just been unstoppable. And Invictus have had no answer, like actually no answer. Viva, we spoke about how he was impactful on Mirage. He got nothing done here. Flying, 8 kills, that's the best he has. Destroyer once again with the AWP. It's been swapping hands between him and Viva here and there. But again, the ops getting nothing done. And ViCi Gaming just running away with this. Everyone's showing up as well. It's not just a one-man show. Omen on 11, Zoking on 12, Advent on 10. And for a change, Jamyang and Kaze bottom fragging for the team, and they're still 11-3 up. I haven't seen that often. Yeah, Jamyang and Kaze have 8 and 7 kills. Everyone's above them. Omen, Zoking, and Advent.
Yeah, this is weird, right? This is weird.
Yeah.
Well, they had an 11-4 half on Mirage. Now 11-3. We've discussed how it is unlikely to see back-to-back 11-4 chokes, especially on Inferno. Coming out of the T side. And we'll be looking for 12 rounds though here, ViCi. Omen, he's going to get a good start. Viva gets aggressive, going through the smoke. Shouts out gate, able to trade back. And now 4 versus 4 will ensue. Shouts out gate has been pretty decent in a few scenarios at trading back his fallen teammate. But now he needs to come back into a more passive position. Destroyer setting up with him. They don't get him off this angle. He should be guaranteed at least 1 kill, but here comes the smoke. Destroyer, instead of falling back, realizes he would like to try and fight for it, get more info. Instead, ViCi, instead of committing towards B, they're going to go back in towards middle. And there currently are 2 players over towards A and 2 on that B bomb side. So wherever they go, they'll be favored in the fights, but it's a double stack around this corner. Now, they might not be expecting this.
Oh, the timing.
They messed it up. No. Yeah. That's unfortunate. That's the worst. Well, Advent luckily goes down to his teammate, so at least they get something from that position. But that is the worst timing ever with flying coming off the angle.
Starting to feel paranoid, starting to feel that worry that something might be happening towards apps. But like you said, yeah, nothing going their way. Shouts like a destroyer. They have a kit and a flash. Use up whatever utility they've had. Shouts like it's going to come down to this. Op's not going to make it easy, though. He scopes in, but doesn't click the mouse. And with that Xiaosage, the captain, the in-game leader, everything on him in a 1v3. Something to work with on the second half. He spots out Jamyang, but now position compromise. Zoking ends him. getting a 4K that round, including a little bit of a TK as well. But Zoking on 14, 11 kills to Advent, Ormond on 12. 12-3 score on a T-side Inferno, Dinko, and I still can't wrap my head around the fact that Kaze and Jamyoung still haven't hit double digits.
The T side was just brilliant from ViCi. Zoking was doing a really good job at just finding these opening kills and opening up those choke points to allow the team safe access to the site. He's been real solid. 12-3, ViCi, well, they're 4 away from victory in the series. If they win this pistol round, will be in prime position to take it over the line. Invictus, they only won 3 rounds within the first half, all of them sporadic, none of them being picked up in quick succession. Or succession at all in that respect. And now Invictus, they are sending most of their players over towards B. Currently, the vast majority of them positioned in banana. Kaze holding in from the long side of A. And Invictus, well, they're not making any secret about it to us. They are certainly hitting this B-bomb site. Or middle, should I say. And now they go through. 2 players down in towards banana. As Kaze looks to hold on the CT Splinter. In towards the B-bomb site looks to be the call, but it's Kaze holding down from Library. And now that he has info, the players have gone in towards CT. They should be aware of this B split potential. Well, Advent towards the back of the bomb side. 1 kill from him. Omen delivers 2 on the USP, and now it's just Oi out of there. Job done. 13-3. ViCi 3 away from victory.
Yeah, that was a must-win round. It was looking unlikely, but even if they managed to bring this one back, like they needed the pistol round, they needed to win the anti-ecos, they needed to slowly grind it back. And if I'm ViCi, I just don't let go right now. I just put my foot to the throat, don't let go, just finish this one off. And yeah, I like the concept behind that play, but Kaze, just all the information he gathered from Library, just neutralizing whatever play they had in mind. Of course, the B bombs at hole as well. They played it patiently. And at one point, Invictus, they didn't know which direction to look at. They were getting hounded from every single direction with the USPs. And yeah, 13-3, ViCi, 3 away. And for me, I'm just getting a sense of deja vu, where it was a close series in the previous game they played for the Pro League lower bracket finals. It came to Inferno, and ViCi won, I think, 16-8 or 16-9. And this is even more dominant. And at that point in time, I chalked it up to the fact that Invictus were probably exhausted after playing like 8 hours of non-stop Counter-Strike. But ViCi showing that, no, it's Inferno. Inferno is their map. It's their playground. And they're making it look so very convincing. Yeah, it was 16-10, Dinko, when ViCi beat Invictus in the previous time they played on Inferno. And this is looking even more lopsided.
So far, and well, smoke goes down towards CT. It flashed through it as well. But right now, Invictus will take anything they can get. Destroyer up and short already with the Deagle. Walking forward, playing contact on towards this A bomb site. Kaze, his head spotted and taken right off his shoulders. And the flank from Zoking, player in front of him, is destroyed. The lineup of 2 kills. That's Zoking getting it done. Now Sao Shage and also Oi and Viva, the last remaining players outside of the B bomb site. Smoke goes down, but the position from Advent should be good for at least 1, and that is indeed all he will get. Shazage able to reply on the Deagle, and now the bomb plant coming through.
Can they make it happen? If this round works out as a miracle round, they desperately need, it's going to come down to the hands of Mr. Viva, a guy who has been so very quiet this entire map. He's got a Deagle in his hands, he's got help, he's got the armor, and he needs to land the shots. He lands the body shots, but doesn't get the kill. But Xiao Sage, he finds one. Look at how low the players are. He can even line them up, but he needs to just find 1 bullet anywhere, on any part of the body. He's not going to find it, and they're going to go for the 10-second defuse. Fortunately for the CTs, they have the time, despite not having the kit, and they will win yet another round, 14-3. Invictus, they came so close, Denko. He could have even got a collateral kill, I feel like, with 1 bullet with the Deagle there.
They definitely could have won that, and that would have been the 1 round we see from them on the Deagles. And that's such a big part of Invictus's playstyle within this tournament so far is, yeah, okay, they play this style of play where they can lose quite a few gun rounds, but always having it in their back pocket where they might potentially steal away around on Deagles, that just hasn't been a factor here against ViCi.
think they've won at least 2 rounds just with pistols in every series where I've casted of them in the past couple of weeks, or 3 weeks rather. And this is the first time I haven't seen that happen. I don't think they've won a single force fire round against ViCi. And I think that's very telling. Very telling as to the capability of this ViCi side. Jamyang and Kaze, 2 quick opening kills, and just feels like the final 2 nails remaining the coffin here. Even look at that flash from Zoking, by the way, for Almond, right? He used that for him to enter from library into Moto. And how many times have we seen the flash fail for some of the Asian teams we've been casting recently? Forget recently, even today. It's sloppy utility usage, sloppy crossfire, sloppy teamwork, and ViCi, it's complete opposite. Apart from the second half in Mirage, this has just been a masterclass of Counter-Strike from the ViCi side.
Well, Jamyang gets rid of Destroyer. Zoking helping as well. I'm flying. It's picked apart. This is just shooting gallery for ViCi. I feel like Inferno was, you know, just a formality at this point. We don't really even need it. ViCi have just been biding their time, winning round after round. Inferno looks just about done now. Invictus are going to need every single remaining round just to pull it to overtime. And that isn't
not going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, not going to happen. Not going to happen, Dinko. Listen, I've been told that I should be a little bit more positive in life, and... Okay, Kaze. Okay.
Well, you know, you gotta take a shot, even if it's through your teammate.
Knowing Zoking, he's okay with that. He's okay with that. He's like, yeah, I don't care. Just kill everyone. Kaze wants to get double digits before this game ends. He's still at 9 kills. I don't think I've seen a game of ViCi where they're winning 15-3 and Kaze hasn't hit double digits yet.
That's so mental, isn't it? Zoking's 17-8 right now. One of the kills coming from his own, one of his deaths coming from his own teammate, but Advent versus Shasage. For the majority of Inferno, Advent has been winning this 1 versus 1 battle between these 2 players. Now Shasage goes forward with the MAC-10. Advent fortunately opened by the Molotov, but the flashbang is good. That is not though. What is that? Well, the bomb has been dropped. That's all that matters. Almond getting rid of Fever. And now a 3 versus 3. Destroyer goes back and collects it again. But with 40 seconds left, they might just overthink this. Destroyer is now separated from his teammate. He has to get back across. Oh no, this is not looking good. But Jamyang is going to provide a free kill. Why? ViCi?
They don't know they don't.
Oh,
they don't know they don't have utility.
Okay, what? Well, Gaze, he's just going to go down. Well, that's a round that I just want to forget, really. That's one of those strange ones, I have to say.
I think it's kind of ironic that the gods of irony basically just ruined it for me. They just came smiling. They're like, oh, ViCi haven't played a single really bad round. And then, of course, we have this round. Kaze with the TK early on, albeit, you know, he did get a collateral kill. And then, of course, 3v3. Bomb's not down. They go for the re-aggress. And Invictus had no smoke, Dinko. I don't think they even had a flashbang. They needed to cross on over into the bomb site. And the early re-aggress on ViCi just kind of throwing that round again. But still, 15-4. Can't take away the fact that ViCi need 1 round out of the remaining 11 to close the series out.
Jamyang didn't even hear bomb plan or anything that would signal for him to go for that. But anyway, he's boosted up this time, looking to try and make up for his previous mistakes, but that's not going to work. Oh, that's lovely. I like that. They fall off the boost, trying to bait a player to peek in towards top middle, but waiting for them is Kaze around the corner, and he's not going to miss that, but he will miss this shot. Destroyer coming in with an AK. Oh, somehow recovering his crosshair in time to shut down Zoki. Now Jamyang getting aggressive. This is Invictus finding a few rounds now. Money's gone for ViCi, so Invictus have an opportunity to make this look a little more respectable.
It's happening. I believe. I believe in a comeback, Dinko. Starting to believe right now. I can smell it.
Well, I don't smell it. Oh, Destroyer getting 4 kills. Not bad. Oh, 15-5. We go into this round with ViCi on the eco. I would like to see them eco. Please don't buy. And over here for Invictus, they've got so much to work with in terms of the rifles. Gonna have a head-to-head between Aviva, 3 kills to 17 over there for Alman. I mean, this isn't the classic performance from Viva, so I wouldn't really pay too much attention to this. But on Inferno, definitely an underperformance, to say the least.
Oh yeah, and on top of that, you gotta remember, out of 3 kills, 2 of them were against Mr. Alman. That's about it. Like you can't win like, I mean, you can't win like this. I don't want to say that Viva is like the major factor for Invictus to win the round, but okay, hold on. You see so many players here. That's the call to head towards B. That's the call for at least one of your players to just run towards B and clear it out, you know, gather information. Instead, they just stick around towards top mid, taking these fights. Fine, they mob up the players, but how's he? Oh, man.
That's unfortunate, but the round nonetheless is won by Invictus. 6 rounds. Now ViCi take a look at what they've got. It's not going to be enough really for the full buy of all the bells and whistles, but they'll certainly get the rifles out at least. A little bit of utility around it. This is one that ViCi can win off, but if not, then back down to the eco. We'll see Invictus take a few more. And then who knows what they might be able to bring it back to.
All right. One more opportunity for ViCi to close this one out. No AWP from Mr. Kaze this time. They did not have the money. And I'm glad they didn't go for any glass cannon buys, although I don't expect they had the money even for the glass cannon. Alman. Oh, the flashback is perfection. Absolute perfection from Advent. The timing on that. And with that, I love how Trepidant needs to retrieve the AK-47, waiting for the warning shots through the smoke. Early man advantage for ViCi. 4 more kills is all they need. And they're making a lot of noise towards top mid. They're announcing their presence. And ViCi like, yeah, that's fine. We're not going to fight top mid. We have the man advantage. We have 3 players ready and waiting. Jamyang waiting on top of the balcony railings. You have Kaze on the bomb side, albeit he doesn't have that M4 of his. And of course have Zoking waiting from the library. And even Alman waiting towards archway. All the 4 fraggers for this side waiting. The trap lying in wait. They just might get slaughtered here.
Well, Kaze with 1 kill, Oi and flying alongside Oi again. And it's looking good for Invictus up until this point as Kaze reaches from the back of the bomb site to deny the bomb safe passage. But it's not enough just yet. Advent alone. Take note of the lack of kit, so he's got to move quite quickly. And this smoke is going to buy the T side a few seconds. And a re-smoke coming up as well. Oh, this is not good. This looked like ViCi could have done it. But Oi says no. And now Advent having to pull off an incredible 1 versus 2. And I always hit these kind of retakes. We've got this one player inside the site and then down in the pit as well. But he's got the pit, he's got the site player, now just the pit player in front of him. And now Advent runs up on the top trying to take the fight. He knows that he has to be quick, and flying is going to win it. Every round matters here for Invictus as they continue to rack the tally up. It's another 3K in the bank for here in the hands of ViCi, but they don't really have much to go for the investment. So please, just a couple of deagles, save for the next round. And that should be the case coming up here from ViCi. We very rarely see them make errors when it comes to their economy.
For a moment there, I started to believe that Advent would probably close that one out. Gets the first kill. He knew where the second player was, but unfortunately didn't quite have it in him to finish it off. But still, 15-7 ViCi, they have the luxury of just doing whatever they want. They could even go for the full 5-man stack. I'd like for them to go for something similar to what they had on that just the USP rounds, but with the deagles and the utility they have to work with here, instead of just playing the defaults, because they're playing the defaults right now with these pistols, and not much of a switch up when it comes to positioning either. So I would really prefer if they went for a little bit of a hyper-aggressive play, maybe just catch them off guard. Sure, you lose the deagles, you lose a very light buy, big deal. You have like still 8 rounds to play with. You barely invested anything into this round. So these are one of those rounds where I feel like, yeah, they could play it a little better. Invictus slowly creeping up towards top mid. They have sent Shao Sage towards Banana just to spot out any players, call it a rotation. And the wraparound coming in towards A.
Destroyer starting to run forward. Good headshot. A second kill as well. These are just absolute massacres that keep ensuing on this A bomb site. Time and time again. Armin and Kaze, the last two remaining players, and they'll be looking for a little bit of damage, but moving into this next round is where they will have the money available to them. But now, 8 rounds picked up for Invictus. They might be able to get the same scoreline that they did previous.
You said I didn't believe Dinko. Are you starting?
I don't.
Is it like, is it still creeping? No, nothing? No? Okay.
No, nothing. Smell still isn't there. Need to brew for a little while longer, I think. Viva, round MVP. I think that might be his first one, right? Bomb plant, maybe?
Yeah. I mean, kind of feel bad for the guy now. He has really been struggling. But Destroyer has been quite instrumental in a few of the rounds that they have managed to string together. Did he get the round MVP because he got the bomb down? Because he just has 3 kills still.
Yep. He got the probably got the MVP for the bomb plant.
Classic Valve.
Well, you know what? Gets all the entries, of course.
Maybe that's why they get the bomb planter to get the MVP for the moral little uplift thingy there. Imagine you're a bottom fragger and your teammate's like, you know what? Oh no.
Oh, goodbye,
no.
Viva. You have the worst game ever, my friend. Kaze's gonna take him down. A man advantage now doubled here for ViCi. This just looks like the end. The end is near, blah.
Yeah, this is it. Wait, why was no one spotting that angle? Why were they so confident that no one's gonna be playing up close? I don't understand. Like, you fought your best. You fought tooth and nail to bring it back, to grind it back here. You've got a few rounds together, and then suddenly you just kind of throw it all away. That was such a weird angle from Viva. And Kazi was just waiting for him to peek, and finally he just had enough. He just shoots his hands off. And the Counter-Strike, if your hands are taken away, you can't even carry a gun. You're pretty much as good as dead, right?
Well, yeah, I guess. Unless you headbutt people.
Yeah, okay.
Well, 2-man advantage in play. Can't see what's going on right now, Blair. And well, luckily, Armin is going to be there with a headshot. Owen coming back through as well now. Advent looking to hold on, looking to get it done, but it's not going to happen for him. It's Destroyer into the 1 versus 4. We talked about his elevation in performance in these recent rounds, but now he needs to hit the peak. Flashes up, and now Destroyer heads behind the coffins. You'd love to put a few of these players in them. And well, there's one from him, but it's not going to be enough. ViCi will get it done. It's the series cleaned up from the number 2 Chinese team as they take down Invictus. I think they cement their place there for a little while longer, Blah.
Yeah, they do. And that's the thing with ViCi. They will never play at their opponent's level in Asia. They are so dominant. They beat Invictus.